Alright, everybody, we're hopping into another showcase here of LR STR Gogeta on his World Tour, his EZA World Tour here. So we got him here on turn 1. We're going to go ahead and float him off. It may seem weird to float him off, but I want to keep him... So my plan is to actually run him next to Vegeta and Trunks, which may seem odd because they're not going to share, like, too many links. But Vegeta and Trunks will be able to hold down slot 1, and then I'll just have, like, floaters to help support the guy, so that's just the way I want to do it. If I could just trust this character more, I would have no issue running them as a rotation, but I can't trust this guy to hold down slot 1. He even with the full dodge build, I still just do not trust him at all. So we're gonna do this. We'll have him every few rotations to get Gogeta supercharged, but oh, excuse me, for the most part we're not going to be running him on rotation here. Pretty good team that we got going here. This is one of Gogeta's 200%. He has a few others. We could have run him on the Gods or the Super Saiyan 4s, as well as Ultimate Gohan's team. But I decided to go with this one just because I like Orange Piccolo's team. Out of those 4 options, I like Orange Piccolo's team's the best. I think, is there one more I'm forgetting? Well, yeah, there's Tech Carnival Goku, but I don't like running him as a leader. So, yeah, I mean, it really just comes down to, do I want to run Orange Piccolo or the Gods? And I want to run Orange Piccolo. I just like his team a lot more. So that's why we're here on the Orange Piccolo team. We got 2 more fights left in the showcase. You know, we've done Sin Shinron, we've done Broly, we've done the Core. And so far, he looked great in 2 out of the 3. I'm hoping that he looks great here against the Gammas. The nice thing is that you can stun Gamma 2 in this first phase. So, you know, he's not going to be able to hurt us for these first few turns. That actually is going to be a little bit bad, because we're not going to be able to build up Vegeta and Trunks. They need to take hits to build up, so we'll do this. This is going to be fine. We'll grab, I guess, these orbs with them. It doesn't really matter. He's not going to get a super attack. Man, this is kind of unfortunate. I'm kind of upset that we stunned Gamma 2 last turn. This is like one instance where I wish we hadn't stunned. Alright, but, we'll make do. It'll all be okay. Okay, Vegeta and Trunks, you don't actually have to go crazy here. There's no incentive. I mean, I guess it gets us out of this Gamma 2 phase faster, so that's fine. So if we want to KO Gamma 2 on this turn, that'd be okay, because then we go into Gamma 1's phase, and we could potentially have Gogeta Blue get his turn of dodging against them, unless we work just, like, super fast. We will see. Okay, double super? No. Alright, so we're going to get... what's his name? We're going to get Gogeta Blue up on turn 1 against Gamma 1, so we will have guaranteed dodging. We'll put him in slot 1, and he'll be able to, nullify all the attacks, and maybe just one-shot Gamma 1 next turn. I put Goku in this first slot. It's probably a bad idea, just because I wanted to get him some build-up. I don't like this Goku. This guy he takes too much damage. His defense is not good for too long. Or, I'm sorry, his defense is not good enough fast enough. It's too bad for too long. So, I'm not a huge fan of him. It's like he acts like he's a slot 1 character, but he's really not. He really only has 30% damage reduction, trying to keep him, like a thread of hope of him alive. He works well as a floater, but, it's like, I would like my Carnival LRs to, be in slot 1. Alright, we got Gogeta Blue here. This is good. But yeah, I mean, that Battle of Wits Goku, he's fine. I mean, he does support. He gives 2 key, 50% support, which is good. If you were just running him as a floater, I mean, I think that's fine. So, we'll grab all of this key here with Gogeta. Yeah, we'll do that. Again, this is not going to be the best rotation in terms of key links, just because, like, this guy is over in a flash and they don't. But next turn, it should be better. We'll have the other Gogeta Blue on rotation. And I will consider leaving them as a rotation, but, I mean, it'll just depend on what happens here. Because I may need... It's like, if I could just trust that Gogeta, like, if I could just trust that he would dodge, then all would be well. But, I can't do that, he decides that he wants to sell me, and I can't trust him. Normally I would like to run like God Goku, but God Goku is not on superheroes. I mean, there is the Int God Goku, the LR, but I don't trust him either. I barely trust AGL Gogeta has a 70% chance to dodge. You want me to trust the unit with a 50% chance to dodge? No thanks. And, like, I think lower defense generally. No thanks, I'm good on that. Tech God Goku we can't really use in this fight because we're not going up against a movie boss, and then Physical God Goku's not on the team, so I mean, it is what it is, right? So, Gogeta's our best linking partner, and, okay, this is gonna do some damage to us because, we're not guarding, because I guess there's not a bond of parent-child. Are we just dead here? We are. I'm gonna rework the team. I forgot that there wasn't a bond of parent and child category ally on the team. We'll come back against, the Gamma there. We'll figure something out here. Alright, I figured this is a pretty good place to hop back. So I remember that this guy actually is on Bond of Parent and Child, so we just needed this rotation to happen. We got really, really good opening rotations. We got these two and STR Piccolo on the first rotation. Or, I'm sorry, this guy and this guy on the first rotation with STR Piccolo. So we were all good there. And then this guy was in slot 7. So now we have this unit's guard. We have their passive activated, so they're going to be just fine now. We can go ahead and get Gogeta, hopefully some more stacks, and I think we're going to be all set to go into this showcase now. We're going to have pretty good opening rotation, or just pretty good rotations in general, so I'm much happier about this. You know, sometimes just opening rotations can really determine how a fight's going. Luckily, right now, we do not have limits on the red zone, so we can just attempt this as many times as we want. I'm hoping they do this again for the worldwide celebration. I feel like it'd be pretty dumb if they didn't, you know, but we will have to just wait and see. You know, if you're a new player, try to get as many of these red zone stages as you can done right now, because again, they're gonna they will go back to having daily limits on them after the end of the 8th anniversary. So, you know, it's coming up in about a week or so, or less now. So be sure to get that to get your runs in now. Just to tell you about the daily limits, if you don't know, if you started during the daily anniversary, or if you started during the anniversary and you just don't know about the daily limits, the GT and Movie Boss and Wicked Bloodline red zones are limited to 3 attempts per day most of the time. They aren't during this celebration just because they, part of the 8th anniversary was they were just like, hey, we're going to give you no daily limits. You can attempt these as much as you want, which has been really helpful for me for content creation because I can just come in here and sometimes I open up the, you know, sometimes before I even start the video, I, you know, just look at my opening rotation and I go, nope, yeah, we're going to reset the turn here. And so sometimes you guys just don't see all the times it takes for me to hop in here with good rotations. I try not to do that, but if I open it up and it's just like horrendously bad, especially if it's not my first attempt, like, you know, like right now, this is our second attempt against this stage. I did reset. Did I reset this? No, this is our second attempt, but, some of the other showcases, I think it was like the Broly one, maybe? I don't remember. There was one of the other showcases where I hopped back in, like, several times because STR Gogeta Blue was starting out in slot 7, and it's like, well, he's the showcase unit, you know, I want him to be in slots 1 or 2, or in turns 1 or 2, so it's like, since we have unlimited attempts right now, I'm going to do that. But normally, like I said, GT, Movie Boss, and Wicked Bloodline, those are limited to 3 attempts per day. Those reset at the 7 o'clock reset. And then the Android Red Zone, this Red Ribbon Army Red Zone, is limited to 5 attempts per day, which is not that bad. If I'm going to get shafted on any stage, I'm kind of fine if it's this Omega stage. Okay, so let's do this. Do we do this? I kind of want... Let's do this, and then we can give all these AGL orbs to Gogeta. No, it's still just 3. Okay, so that did, like, nothing for us. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Again, that's kind of the price we pay for running this Gogeta next to this Vegeta and Trunks. Yeah, on one hand, we get this really nice unit who's going to hold down slot 1 for us. I could have put Gogeta in slot 1 on this turn, but I was trying to maximize ki, and it just didn't fall how I thought it might, or how I really wanted it to, so a little bit unfortunate here. We'll get into attack-in with Gogeta. We'll get him built up a little bit, which is fine. But we like 18 keys on this guy because we carry those into the next turn. If you don't know, in my initial 200% video, I did some defense calculations on him live in the video. That way you guys can see kind of how his defense is calced. So if you're ever really curious about how defenses are calced, I'll probably have his 200% showcase like linked in this video somewhere, not exactly sure where or what timestamp. I usually, like, however long the video ends up being, I just, like, subtract 1, divide by 4, just depending on what the number is, and then I put, like, timestamps throughout the video. with like links to other videos. I try to make it relevant to the character, but sometimes I'll just do like my most recently uploaded videos. Ooh, this is a little unfortunate, but we should be fine. Orange Piccolo's getting the super first, which is good. We can grab this with this guy, and then we just need to make sure that Goku gets an 18-key super attack. Okay, we should be okay here as long as Gamma 2 isn't supering Goku at the end. We should be fine here. Famous last words. We will see. But yeah, I'm really happy that we don't have daily limits at the moment. I think this is like the best thing about the 8th anniversary, honestly, is the no daily limits, especially from a content creation standpoint. You know, it's like I've been able to just hop in here and record a ton of videos every day and not have to worry about the daily limit. It allows me to be a little bit riskier too with you know, how I play my rotations out, because normally I would have to be like very safe. You know, every decision we have to make is like very safe, very conservative, because it's like, okay, I only have 3 attempts in here, and let's say they release, you know, 3 units or 2 units, you know, I only get like 1 mulligan or no mulligans. We get a few extra in the Gamma stage sometimes, but it's like I like to just hop in and get one and done whenever I have daily limits up, in the event that I need to record like another showcase in the stage for some reason. Ooh, buddy, you doing okay there? All right, we're all good here now. We can get Vegeta and Trunks these orbs right here. Again, they're going to hold down slot 1. We're going to have most of our links active here, except for Kamehameha, because this guy does, like, the Stardust Breaker or whatever. And then this is obviously a Vegeta and Trunks, so they just don't do a Kamehameha. We're going to get the 18 key here. That's nice. Not really built up, but we should be fine here. Focusing just in on Gamma 1. I don't really know why I picked him. I just didn't change it. I'll be honest. I just forgot to change it. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about, you know, if you didn't know that there were daily limits on the stage, let me know what you guys think about having daily limits. You know, does that kind of discourage you a little bit? Or does that put you in, like, a panic to try to get these stages complete? You know, let me know how you feel about that if you didn't know. Even if you did know, let me know what you think about the daily limits. I think they're implemented. I think it's, I don't want to say it's obvious, but my idea behind it, right, is they put daily limits on it. And it's designed to make you log into the game more and attempt the stages. And it's kind of meant to make you annoyed to where you go like, okay, I'm tired of going into this stage and losing. Maybe I just need more dupes in my characters. Or maybe I need this other character that's featured. And it's kind of designed to make you hop into the banner and summon more. By the way, 10 million on this guy with a guaranteed crit is pretty good. Keep in mind, mine is full dodge now. We changed that in one of the videos. So, you know, any day you want to dodge, buddy, that'd be great. Thank you. Thank you so much. I gotta drink some tea. I love tea. Tea is my favorite drink. If you didn't know, that's some lore for you. All right, let's just get Gamma 1 out of here. I'm not worried about Piccolo on this rotation. We'll do this because we'll get 2 key whenever the other Piccolo gets hit. So yeah, we're fine. Okay, cool. Pretty successful showcase overall. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the active skill. I will try. We will see. I probably should have attacked Gamma 2 on this turn if I wanted to get the active skill. But maybe we can get it. If this Piccolo crits, he might be able to take out Gamma 1. Let's see. One more? No, okay. Well, this Piccolo is definitely going to take out Gamma 1. If he gets a double super, he'll do some massive damage to Gamma 2. And then maybe we could take him out. Okay, yeah, oh, we didn't double super. I mean, that's fine. There's Gamma 2 supering. If you didn't know, we can kind of tell that he was going to super there because his, like, attack buff thing popped up on his character. I don't know if you saw it or not, but if you go back and watch the video, his little attack buff, I think, popped up on his little character. Sometimes it'll either be there if they're stacking attack or if they're about to super. Sometimes, like, it'll load the super, or it'll load their attack buff before, like, they actually super, and so it'll kind of show that there on the top of their character. You can see it there now because he, like, raises attack for the turn, but I guess it's there right now, so I don't know if that's a 2-turn raise or not, but if you're in, like, Super Battle Road, that's usually where I notice it, is in Super Battle Road. It doesn't help you any. Like, right now, it doesn't tell us if he's supering or not. It's just telling us that he has an attack buff. But, like, if he didn't have that there, sometimes you can just see the super, like, right before it happens. It's just, like, some small trivia. It doesn't, like, affect your gameplay at all. It doesn't give you any insight. It just says, oh, like, I might be dead here or something, right? We're gonna do some damage to Gamma 2 here. I just don't know if he's gonna survive next turn. I will try to hold off on the next turn, just depending on what we do on this turn. That way we can try to get Gogeta's active skill, but no promises here. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Gogeta Blue. We have one more video in his world tour after this. We have the Cell Max fight, the Red Zone fight. I can do the Fearsome Activation event if you guys want it. You know, let me know down in the comments below if that's something that you're interested in. But I just don't find that fight to be very fun to do showcases in. But if you guys really want me to do it, I'm happy to. Just gotta let me know. So even if just like one person requests it, I might just do it just because. Oh wow, we're getting a really good turn from Gogeta here. This is the triple super, right? Can we get one more? No, but it looks like we're gonna finish off Gamma 2 on this turn. So there we go. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got it done on the second rotation. We just needed a few things to go our way, and things worked out a little bit here. Okay, are we not gonna finish him off? Okay, we don't finish him off. Well, you know. He just had to survive. He said, you know, stop doing your outro prematurely. You know, now we have to watch the Dokkan anime. I'm not even going to click it. I mean, why would I click it? The dude has no health. The game should just, like, read this rotation and know what I'm going to do and just say, okay, you win. Like, we know we can't kill you. You just win. But that's not what they do. So, anyway, let me know what you guys thought about Gogeta in this fight. Second time around, I thought he looked fine. I don't know that he really did anything special in this fight, but that triple super turn was pretty good. So, you know, I will definitely take that. If you guys have Gogeta Blue and you've been using him, let me know what you think about him. You know, if you have him at different dupe levels, tell me how he performs there. I think I have mine at 55% on JP, so I have an idea. But, you know, let me know how he's doing for you. Let me know what teams you're running him on. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to catch you guys next time.